And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Bulls and the Lions. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once. Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Stepping in, Felix Reyes. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one is hammered right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to first. That's the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Jaime Barrett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now the center fielder, Junior Lake. First pitch just misses. Lake matched a homer in his last game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And there's your strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
But
that time, a little anxious.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And that's a little high.
Counts 1-0.
The next offering misses. And the count now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Ryan De La Cruz. Bermudez back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And makes the grab, and there's one down.
That is it. The second baseman.
So up next, Jairo Munoz. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Bounce to the left side. Rosario fires across the diamond. 2 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jared
2 down,
Oliva.
base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jared Oliva.
Oh, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Oliva launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's outside.
Oliva recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
In the air, right field. Hernandez hauls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now Frito. He is quite an athlete.
20.
I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And ball one.
Ball.
Upstairs. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Barrett. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ernie Hernandez.
Ernie Hernandez will hit next, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's outside. And that is ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 strikes.
And that's their first base runner of the game. That wasn't the welcome to the bigs moment he was hoping for today, but he's on base for the first time in his major league career.
Yeah, that's one hit by pitch he won't ever forget. Probably not how he imagined getting on base for the first time in his career, but it helps the team.
And now the first baseman, Navarro.
It's been a tough stretch.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Barrett checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. The 1-2. That's a little bit low. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Eggy Rosario. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. And that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now the big-time power threat, Jeimer Candelario. Maybe not an elite-level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. He nails one out to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here's the catcher. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Number 24 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Base knock right field. In to score is the runner from third.
Now batting.
So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. In the dirt to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the first baseman, Felix Reyes. That's in there. Reyes batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. That's down and in. That one misses. 3 and 2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Severino makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. Now 1
3
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The right fielder, number 14, Brian De La Cruz.
So a man aboard. And now here is Brian De La Cruz. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Calderon appears to be getting loose. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 outs. Just missed. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just misses with that one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throws across the diamond. One up,
Batting
one down.
The second baseman, Devin Ventura.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Devin Ventura.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that drops in for a strike. Ventura went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Eric Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lake takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. The Bulls lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Calderon. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Munoz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Wow, sure work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now it's going to be Jared Oliva. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. 1-0. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
Oliva with a homer in his last game. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered in this game.
Candelario.
That clips a corner. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 24 stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball. Candelario off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Struck him out looking. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this
Now
one.
batting, number
And next
20.
will be the cleanup hitter, Brito. First time up was a pop out. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And
That's
another
in.
ball.
Ball 2.
Close
Ball
one,
3.
doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's ball
Ball
4.
4.
Tried another fastball,
Perfect.
but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now
But
batting,
now at
the
least
right
he gets a
fielder,
fresh start against a
Ernie
new batter, but he
Hernandez.
needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 8.
Navarro, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That
Ball,
just
that misses
misses, and that's ball 1. That one
Ball 2.
missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Oliva makes the play, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Francisca.
Calderon back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Aye. 1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. The next pitch
That's ball
misses.
2.
Now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centano. He's already homered here in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Felix Reyes. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Calderon gives way, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Philip Valdez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
2 down, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez now 1 for 2. And that is out of play. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Chadwick Trump. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Batista, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yastrzemski also getting ready. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. De La Cruz snags it. 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ventura in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Centeno on his way over. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jaime Barrett won't go any further tonight, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Jorge Batista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the batting order turns over. Eric Gonzalez now at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Junior Lake. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Gonzalez dives back in safely. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Brian De La Cruz. De La Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So digging in, Jairo Munoz, 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. Gonzalez hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Oliva.
And here is Jared Oliva. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything
now
it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's the catcher. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bulls out front 4-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The left fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
That one misses in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just
Ball
missed.
2.
This to third. Sends it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, number 20.
And now the DH, Brito. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? He was late there, strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. That one felt good, and they close the gap. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Certainly worthy of another look to find out the distance of that home run via StatCast. 470 feet. Singy, say it with me. Wow.
Yeah, he got every stitch on that baseball, and you don't see many homers go as far as that one just did. I'm sure it's already spread like wildfire on the internet, man. These kind of home runs don't go unnoticed.
Now the batter now, Ernie Hernandez. Rivas on to first. Got him.
Now batting, number 8.
And now it's going to be Navarro. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jeron Moreno warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Centeno squeezes it, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's the shortstop.
Melvin Francisca.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno.
And now Gilberto Centeno. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Jerron Moreno.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
The third baseman.
The Lions in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those
now
small moments can be costly.
Now the catcher up to hit, Chadwick Trump. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
He
wasn't able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So up next, Devin Ventura. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to first. Rosario back in on a dive. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Oliva on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Eric Gonzalez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. A little bit low. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 1 hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Bulls have the lead, 4-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the mound to
36.
start the 8th. Number 36.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now,
Leadoff
Felix
for
Reyes.
Santo Domingo,
0 for
the
3
first
in this
baseman,
one.
Felix Reyes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now the count is even. Just missed. Strike two. And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Domingo Acevedo up and throwing. Santos, a left-hander, also throwing. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The right fielder, number 14, Ryan.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 3.
Munoz waiting for a turn at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Hard hit left side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. Moreno back to work. And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. And that one almost got him.
We got full count.
And foul ball. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Now
bat
batting,
stays
the
in the
left
zone
fielder,
on
Victor
plane for an extended period of time.
Rodriguez.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Number 12 stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll them up for two.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Well, that certainly feels
batting,
good when you can
number
win the
20.
at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next is the designated hitter, Brito. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. In there. He's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him. And putting
Now
the ball in
batting,
play
the right fielder,
speaks to
Ernie
cutting down the strikeouts,
Hernandez.
shortening up with 2 strikes.
So bases all loaded up. Hernandez digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
1-0.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He gets there on a slide. There's one to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Geron Moreno out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Manuel Rodriguez on to pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Navarro. That one misses. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Two on, one out. That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
Two strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
The third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Called strike right there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching,
Domingo Acevedo gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Gilberto Centano. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Felix Reyes will hit next. That one hit to right. One down. Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Eloy Jimenez at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground to short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Jaime Barrett. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Navarro.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Junior Lake. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty.
No strikes.
And that's outside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now the left fielder.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's enjoying a fun rookie season, isn't he? He's playing a lot of games for a first-place team. You can't ask for much more than that early in your career.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Lake stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Maybe a 2 ball, 5. The throw to second is offline.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 20.
First and second, 1 out. Brito getting ready to hit. He's got some power, no doubt.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ernie Hernandez.
Now here is Ernie Hernandez. trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It's gone over the left field wall. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
So 2 down. Navarro, the next to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Navarro with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Bulls,
and now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Bermudez back to work. Late on that fastball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
That's outside. And a count 1-2. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That one ripped left field onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That is it. The second baseman.
And the batter now, Jairo Munoz. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jared.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jared Oliva. Bermudez keeping him close. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jamer Candelario now at the plate. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And here it comes. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Get out of town. He circles the bases. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 3-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to, but he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one misses in the dirt. And a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Comes the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
Eggy Rosario.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
This one in the air. Rivas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Chadwick Trump digs in now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's in the dirt. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Devin Ventura will hit next.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And there's a ball. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, number 2.
Melvin Francisca.
Fouled off left side. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno.
Gilberto Centeno getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And that misses. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Reyes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Junior Lake. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Late, 35 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
0-2. Inside ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no
Now
trouble
batting,
so far. I'm sure he'd like to strike
Hector
out the side here. Make a little statement,
Rodriguez.
but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Nope.
Number
1.
12 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And here is Brito. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires the first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian De La Cruz. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Gonzalez throws to first in time.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jairo.
Here's the second baseman, Jairo Munoz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That to right. Hernandez gets under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
for
4.
Santo
Now it's the
Domingo,
right fielder, Ernie Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch misses.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3-run.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball.
Now batting,
bury that
number 8.
curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now Navarro flied to right his first time. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. And he'll be safe at first.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chester Piper.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 gone, runner at first. Now, Eggy Rosario. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Batista getting loose out there. Yastrzemski getting loose as well. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3
Now
pitches,
batting,
and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Trump in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Two outs. And a good eye there.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're headed to the 5th. The Lions with the lead, 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jared Oliva.
Bermudez back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. Tap foul at the plate. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ball 4.
Nope.
That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And here's the catcher.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in there for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Philip Valdez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santos also throwing. Check swing, called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Lions on top here, 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ventura.
Up and in, and that is ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
That one fouled off. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting the shortstop.
So the lineup
Eric
flips over.
Gonzalez.
Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back pack to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Late, the next to hit, he is struck out, and he is walked. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
And that's outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's
Now
been really patient at the plate. A game
Hector.
plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
Now batting number 20.
And now, Brito.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get two, get out of this.
Ground ball right side, could be two. And there are two outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Ernie Hernandez.
And now the right fielder, Ernie Hernandez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Foul ball there. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Just missed. The 2-1 is high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Gonzalez at third, late on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So they're all loaded up. Navarro digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
That misses off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Philip Valdez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Reyes now at the plate. To the right side, Ventura. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Brian De La Cruz will hit next. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Two outs. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a
3 balls,
fastball
no strike.
in, and he spits on that one.
Munoz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there.
Now
But this inning still has life.
Jairo Munoz.
Jairo Munoz getting ready to hit. Munoz, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, 2 outs. Oliva digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
That's the third. Fair ball.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to
Now
slap that
batting,
ball down the third
catcher,
baseline. That's
Chadwick.
really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Stepping in, Chadwick Trump.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Trump in his fourth year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. Nobody out, runner at first. Movement in the bullpen. Rajay Adline up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And now it's the switch in second baseman, Devin Ventura. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. 1-0.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eric Gonzalez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-3. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Outside low. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
A changeup missing. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now he breaks his bat. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Cordero.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Next offering is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Activity in the bullpen. Luis Santos, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ibar, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a swing and a little roller up along first. To second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. The count now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Yastrzemski into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, 1 for 3.
Rodriguez.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Candelario on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out of the ball game.
Number 20.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brito. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off
now
the bat.
Batting,
Something
the
to
right fielder,
improve.
Ernie Hernandez.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Ernie Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Move to first. Brito back on a dive. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Centeno raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but
now
Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Navarro now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Brito off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. That one is upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Up the middle. Inning over. Fernando Ibar will take over here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Gilberto Centeno getting ready to hit.
Gilberto Centeno.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Barnes preparing to come on if needed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Late. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Felix.
And now here is Felix Reyes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. There's a swing and a drive. Lake giving chase. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Rosario.
Yastrzemski back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Now here is Chadwick Trump. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering down in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Ventura.
Now it's the second baseman, Devin Ventura. Well struck right field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Lions out front here, 5-3.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jacob Barnes.
Well, this is what they game plan their pitching rotation around. Getting the ball in his hands to close out the game. 56 saves on the year. Looking for one more right now.
Here's the second baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Jairo Munoz.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. Wallace, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Oliva. Right through there for a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is downstairs.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Severino under it. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Munoz over at first with 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That one missed.
That's out.
Two outs. That one hammered but pulled foul. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Barnes is just 1 strike away. Not close with that one, and it's a full count.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.